Carver was one of the first pilgrims and the founder of Plymouth, Massachusetts.
What's up, freaks and creeps? Welcome to another episode of Tales from the Casket. I'm your host, Cliff Helm, hailing in from Modesto, California. And joining me, as always, are my two lovely co-hosts, hailing in from Salt Lake City, Utah, Mr. Ben Houts.
Oh, yo.
And coming to us from the always classy San Diego, Mr. Raphael Mitchell. What's up, man?
How's it going, brothers?
Oh, not too
Good,
bad,
man.
guys. It's been a minute.
I know.
As a listener, you wouldn't know, but we actually recorded a episode, was it last week? And we were having all sorts of internet problems. Everyone was sick. Everyone was burnt out. Everyone was like, post-Halloween depression was real. So we're like,
was
yeah,
real, dude.
this isn't working.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that sickness I had, it was like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, man. I had no control over myself.
It was like the Blob, just covered in this mucus. Like,
Just to
yeah.
cover bases, the review,
right.
the content we were reviewing was mid anyway. So
Raphael, show us that mug you're drinking out of. That was pretty interesting.
yeah, Freddy's face.
Oh,
So
that's
is that-
dope.
Is
Just
that
a
Freddy
full-
Cougar? Or is that a
it's full
scrotum?
fucking head. It's a little bit. It's a burnt hot dog. Yeah, he's
Is that another Spirit Halloween score?
Oh yes, always.
Yeah.
That was at Spirit, really? I didn't see that in
Yeah,
any of
this
my
one,
spirits.
this one's really old. This isn't. I didn't.
Oh,
get
okay,
it
okay.
each year. This is probably like 3 years, 4 years back.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Thank
What are you
Yeah.
drinking out of Freddy Cougar's head there?
Keeping it classy with my Cosmopolitan.
Sweet.
It's
I
a
saw some of
premix.
your Thanksgiving videos. Looks like you had a good Thanksgiving.
Ah,
Ooh, what is
yeah.
that?
Yeah, it's the Cosmo. It's a premix Cosmopolitan. It's on the rocks premium
Okay.
cocktail, the Cosmopolitan with effing vodka.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where'd you pick that up at?
at Vaughn's
Oh, okay.
grocery store. And I
Good.
was like, I even went to the liquor store on the way home from a shoot to get this stuff, and I was like, couldn't find it.
Yeah.
It's mixed well. I don't have to do anything to it either. Sometimes I either have to throw some ice or water it down or add fucking more liquor, but this one's perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's
Not too
awesome.
sour.
Not too sour. Highly recommended.
Nice.
I am rocking on a Rogue Beer Pumpkin Patch.
Ooh, sweet. I've had that. That's pretty good.
So much
my-
for no
it's-
drink November.
I was gonna say this is my first beer since Halloween. You know,
Nice.
I was doing the no drink November, and I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not really an alcoholic. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna take.
Oh,
a break.
that's what they all say. That's what they all
It's-
say.
It's not really hard for me to not drink unless I'm going to a show, playing a show in a social situation. But
Yeah. Same here. I'm just drinking a good old fashioned coffee because I'm trying to stay awake, man. I'm getting fucking old.
Lord.
Oh, I hear you.
I'm trying to recover, dude. I was sick for over a
Oh,
week, so I'm
man.
recovering.
Yeah, glad you're feeling better though.
No, you know what? Honestly, I'm having this coffee right now because I just had leftovers from Thanksgiving and I'm fucking stuffed. Dude.
You're all, "Hey, let's do this."
I was about to take a nap right before this.
I feel you.
Right.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving, anyways?
Oh, it was chill. Had a good
Yeah.
one. I finally met my girlfriend's father. He's kind of on the older side, so he doesn't get out much. And coolest freaking guy ever.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and her mom and her dad isn't together anymore, so it's like watching fucking honeymooners or something like that. It's so funny.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
He's that old witch. And she's talking shit back to him while my parents are there. I'm like, see, we all this is the Thanksgiving that I like.
Yep. This is what the holidays are all about.
Talking trash to each other and then big hugs after. It's great.
My holiday is pretty good. I just hung out with my brother, my sister-in-law, and my girlfriend, and we had a vegan meal. And
Nice.
Hey, you know what? I was actually curious about that. So, believe it or not, Myra and I were talking about that. I was like, she asked me, she's like, so what do you think Ben has for Thanksgiving, considering he's a vegan? And I was like, probably everything but the turkey.
I usually eat dead hair and fingernail clippings.
Oh, okay. That makes
Oh,
That's
sense.
how he lives. He's a fucking demon.
Yeah.
It's so
Cannibal-
furky, man. We rock so furky.
Sweet.
Yeah. What about you, Cliff? Good.
No,
good
it was pretty
holiday?
good, dude. We stayed home. I helped Myra cook. She does the whole feast every year. But usually we go to my grandparents. But since the whole family got sick here at home, we
Oh,
decided
yeah.
it was probably best to stay home. I didn't want to get my grandparents sick or get any of my other
Sure.
family sick. So
Show.
yeah, we just stayed home, man. We'll catch them for Christmas or something. So
I get a little bit of anxiety when I go to these like I don't do it too often, but you got a family function. You've got like aunts and uncles and cousins and second cousins, extended
Everybody's
family.
sick.
And you're just like, Jesus, this is overwhelming.
Yeah, I was overstimulated yesterday for sure. And there was only
Yeah.
like 4 extra people. And I was just like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all great people. And it's if you were more one-on-one, you'd probably have the best time. But man, you put it all together and you're like, I need a Xanax.
No,
we decided to freaking not cook and just warm stuff out from frozen from a company, and I feel like it took just as fucking long. So I was like, I might as well have just threw something on the smoker or something.
So was it like a microwave dinner kind of deal?
Pretty much, but they were like on the higher end of stuff. Like
Sweet.
It wasn't terrible, but my ass definitely threw some seasoning on some shit.
Oh yeah,
I
for
feel
sure.
like that's pretty legit though.
Yeah, it was. Lisa said it was fine, but I was just like, it was bland and it took just as long to, in my opinion. Like I said, next year I'm just gonna like smoke a turkey or something. I don't know.
There you
I guess
go.
it's a foodie pride in me. I'm like, no, it's not the same.
They're like, do you like the way it tastes? You're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask me later.
Yeah, I'm the fucking still the punk kid at the table.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's mid.
Let me put 2 pounds of seasoning on it and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Can you pass the salt, please?
I actually had to add like some fucking chicken broth and then warm it up because it was so dry out the gate. I was like,
no, really?
Yeah, but it wasn't the company I got it from. We realized that they didn't ship our turkey with our rest of our orders, so we had to get it from somewhere else. So that's why the shit was dry as fuck. But I made it good. Put some seasoning on there, some smoked paprika, and some
sweet.
Warmed it up in some chicken broth, and it was fine.
It was like Christmas Vacation, dude. As soon as you cut to the turkey,
yeah, exactly. It just disintegrate. I was just like, this is toothpaste, fucking turkey flavored toothpaste, fucking
dunking the meat in your Cosmo.
Yeah, exactly. I might as well have.
Disgusting.
Might as well have. Jesus.
So it's been a minute, guys. What have you guys been up to?
For me, I've been doing the same. I just live in a consistent cycle of work and music. You know how it goes. It's kind of, I've got some stuff lined up for next year, and I decided I wanted to redo my whole fucking pedal board, and so oh my god.
Yeah. I know you mentioned you were going to be going to Germany, right?
Yeah, bad news. I think I'm going to miss Monsterpalooza because I'm going to be in Germany.
Damn it, Ben.
Prague. I'll be in the Czech Republic as well. What do you do?
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can swing both, but they're pretty much like the same week. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to go there and then go straight to LA.
Yeah, it'll be a little rough, man.
What band? What band are you playing with out there?
Tragic Black.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun, dude.
Yeah, we play. It's called the Wave Gothic Treffen Festival. It's the biggest goth festival in the world. It's one of those shows where you get to pay for thousands of people, and it's really overwhelming, but really stimulating. It's like when you walk off stage, you're like, oh yeah, that's why I play music. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know those feelings.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Sometimes when you're a performer, man, sometimes it's like the best or the worst feeling.
Yeah,
the feeling when you're about 30 seconds into your set and you start hitting the wrong chord or something, and the whole fucking time you're just thrown out. You're like, oh my god, what did I do? So
sweet.
It makes up for it.
Yeah.
So are you excited though to go out there? Is there any like spots that you hit while you're out there and stuff?
Yeah, so I don't know if you know, in my 20s I lived in Europe. I lived in London, but I played in bands, and I traveled Europe solid for 4 years. I've been everywhere, every country, and so when I go back, I've got friends all over. It's a really good time. I don't know, man. It's the moments I live for. I'm like, I get to do something different. This is great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I always have a sense of adventure kind of guy. I really like to do new things, I think.
Yeah, I would love to go out there one day. That'd be awesome. It was funny. Meyer and I were watching Hostel the other day. It was her idea. She's like, we haven't watched Hostel in a long time. I was like, yeah, let's throw it in. We were on a Eli Roth kick since we watched Thanksgiving. So we tossed it in. And then after we watched the movie, she's like, you know what? I don't know if I want to go to Europe anymore.
So you're
a little sketchy. Scuzzy.
You mentioned Eli Roth. Is that the Star Wars version of him?
Eli Roth. Eli Roth.
Eli Roth. What's up? What's up? That's what we're going to be for Halloween, Eli Roth.
He's a good-looking young man.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever been to a little shindig during this time? Like last weekend, I went to this place called Creep It Real Festive. Usually in the summertime, they have it they call it Creep It Real, but they call it Creep It Real Festas. So they mixed the Halloween with the Christmas, and it was really cool. Have you guys ever been to that? Heard of it?
No.
I haven't. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
Is it just a convention, pretty much?
Pretty much, but the it's outdoors, so there's like maybe a handful of celebrities, but mostly vendors.
So it's like a pop-up.
Yeah, but it's at this historic mansion thing in Orange County, like really old, and they usually during normal business hours they have little tours there. It's supposed to be really haunted and stuff.
Fun, man.
They did a great job. I wasn't expecting that, and I thought it was going to be hella busy because it's a Saturday night. They only are open for Fridays and Saturdays, and we pulled up. Me and Lisa was like, "Fuck, we're not gonna find a spot." She's, "I'm gonna try." I'm like, "Okay," and she pulls in there, and we get a spot. I'm like, "Sick, okay."
Good job.
That's sick. That cross that off our list. It was right at the gate. So, and then we walked in. We're like, "Oh shit, there's gonna be a big ass line." No line. Walk right in.
Damn.
Oh, sweet.
No hassle with security. And I gotta tell you, like, I was really taken back by how cool the atmosphere was. It was more atmospheric because it was outside.
Yeah.
So they had a freaking movie projector and little haystacks you could sit on and watch stuff. They had, of course, a bunch of food, bunch of vendors, monsters, like Christmas monsters everywhere. It was
damn.
Well, I highly recommend it.
It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Outdoors, it wasn't very cold.
It wasn't very cold. No, not that much. Not that night. We were stressing on if it was going to rain or not because that weekend was like a little downpour.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But we missed it just in time, and it was really cool. We only spent a few hours there, but it's not very big. It's a big circle, basically. You can think about it, and the mansion's in the middle, and there's a bunch of photo ops with people, with characters and stuff like that. It was really fun.
Yeah, it sounds.
And you said this takes place where?
In Orange County, Santa Ana.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
In Salt Lake City, we got, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches of snow in the last couple days.
Oh shit.
Outdoor nothing, man. I ain't leaving my house.
I'm once in a while, a little thing will pop in my head. I miss Salt Lake, and then I go check out what other people are doing there, and it's all like that, like snowstorm. I'm like, nah, never mind, never mind. Just dealing with that.
I like the snow, and it feels magical when you feel like you're in Edward Scissorhands.
If you don't got to go to work, hell yeah. If you don't got to go anywhere, it's the best.
I like the snow.
You don't have to drive a car. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I like the snow when I can drive out to go and visit and enjoy the snow and then come back home and not deal with it.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I like.
I love visiting.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Usually when we go to the snow, we take the kids up. We'll go up to Pinecrest. I don't know if you've ever been up that way, Raphael.
No.
Here in California. It's very nice.
Sounds nice.
It's extremely nice.
I like that in Pinecrest.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I have a Sierra Nevada.
I'm go to Pinecrest.
They have a Sierra Nevada on tap.
Can I have a latte and a Pinecrest, please?
As a matter of fact, they do.
Refreshing.
So
It's like,
no, that speaking of pop-ups and conventions and stuff, dude, are you going to be going to Creep IE here in a couple months?
oh hell yeah, I plan on it. I think I already got my ticket.
You sound tired. You're like,
I had to remember. You're talking about me. I had to remember if I bought tickets or not. That's why I was like mid-processing. Oh yeah, I got tickets. Yes.
Yeah.
I shall be there.
I want to go just because they have a lot of the OG Texas Chainsaw cast is going to be in attendance.
Yeah.
that's rad.
I
Cool to get some more autographs added to my poster. Yeah.
The classic Scream people.
Is that going to be in Los Angeles?
It's in San Bernardino, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. SoCal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking about going, man. I want to.
Go. Go. I had no friends. Let's go.
Let's make it happen. I gotta look into hotels and stuff, man. I don't really know that area too well.
That place, it was pretty decent area. It was more in the industrial side of things. If it's at the same place.
Oh, okay.
Like it looked like a damn airport inside. It's wild.
Yeah.
Like a lot of escalators and shit.
Wow,
that's cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, it was
interesting.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, I would like to attend, man. I've never attended Creep IE and I've never done Midsummer, so I'm hoping to do that next year too.
Yeah, got crossed
Yeah,
out.
I've always wanted to do Midsummer as well. It's like a little bit more of a haunted house approach and less of the horror movie, which is cool.
I was blown away.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me that they like that con a lot. Like they prefer it to most other cons. So
I can say this much: next Midsummer, I'm going to go all 3 days and trying to get a hotel. It's that good.
Hell yeah.
It's that worth it.
So, question: so when you went, was there a really long line to get inside? Did it take hours, or did you get in pretty quick?
Here's my strategy that I've been doing at all conventions, and it seems to be working. everybody wants, there's the people with the early bird passes and get in at 10 if it opens at 11. And then the people get in line that whole time. There's a line around the block. So I don't try and go in until 11:30, 12. And usually every single time that I've done that, I walked right in.
And the line's
Wow.
gone.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
screw all that, sit waiting in the sun.
I was only curious because a buddy of mine that cosplays and goes to it, he's like, if you, I was planning to go this year and then just things happened and I couldn't. But he's like, you better line up at 5 a.m. It's going to take 3-4 hours to get in. I was like, what? I was like, I'm not doing that.
These are Backstreet Boy tickets. I'm not.
Yeah, what the hell?
I've got a good strategy that I get all the time. I got friends that work at the convention. I just help them.
Oh,
carry
must be nice.
in.
There you go.
just find
now it's never gonna happen again. You put it on there.
I know, but you just like, yeah, can I I'll help you load in, and then you got to show up fucking early though and help them. And they're your friends, right? So you want to help them. So you help them load in, and then you're in, and it's done.
So you're like those dudes in the movie who want to get backstage at a concert, and they just pick up an amp, and they're like, "Oh, I'm with the crew."
Detroit Rock City shit going on.
Hell yeah!
With my broke back, I'm like, oh fuck.
He's not believable.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome though. Hell yeah!
But yeah, the first time I ever went to Monster Palooza, I got stuck in a line, and I don't know if any of the listeners have been, but that line fucking wraps around the block, and then it snakes back and forth through a parking lot, and it's so fucking long. But it was actually pretty cool. Like I met a lot of cool people in the parking lot, like in the line, and everybody's just excited to be there and to have fun. So the conversations are just out of this world. They're fucking awesome.
If there's any pro tip, is buy tickets in advance if you can, because sometimes you get tricked and there's 2 fucking lines.
Yeah.
That's one thing I could say if it's gonna help anybody. Get tickets in advance and wait in one line.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting my tickets this weekend, dude, while they still have the early bird passes.
For Monster or for Midsummer?
For Monster.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to make Midsummer this year, since I don't think I'm going to make Monster.
Yeah,
you should, man. I'm definitely going to go. So.
And Days of the Dead Las Vegas, that last episode we were all talking about going, guess what? I'm going to be in Mexico. I fucking can't go to that one either.
Well, that's out the window.
I know. I'm like, God damn it. Can I
one day we'll meet up at a convention, all 3 of us.
You're playing another show out there?
No, that one I'm going to Playa del Carmen with the girlfriend's family. So
okay.
To go sit on a beach for a week, and I'm not much of a beach guy.
Yeah.
Kind of sit there and pretend like I'm a vampire.
It's so hot.
Right.
No, it's a good thing. It's not like anything bad's happening, but yeah, just my schedule this upcoming next little bit is just stepping all over
little
the
hectic
place, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, it's good. It's
here,
good.
dude. Fucking A.
Yeah, you've been looking pretty busy, Raphael.
Oh Jesus, it's a good busy like we talked about, but it's like overwhelming as hell because I wasn't prepared for this. It was like nothing was happening in November. All this everybody wants like content or like
we're still in November.
No, before November came, it was empty, and then all of a sudden, I was like, okay, you want to do a video? Okay, you want to do some photos? Okay, but along with me trying to have my own life and be like, I gotta go do something fun, I'll do a video shoot and then a photo shoot and then try and go to a convention, and then like by that 4th day I'm like, what am I doing to myself? I'm not living.
With the conventions as well, like you're doing it for fun, but you're also making it work for yourself too, because you're filming.
And it's if the content is good enough and they share it, that's free advertisement for me.
Absolutely. Yeah. Building a business.
And I actually got invited to this other one after sharing the creep it real festive. It's this other little haunt. Let me pull it up real quick. It's up just 2 hours away from me, up north, but it looks really freaking cool.
Oh, so you should come out then and come visit me.
Yeah, are you 2 hours away?
Where's it?
2 hours away is like Los Angeles, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like the other way. I don't know. It's in the hills. It's a high desert haunted house. If you're on Instagram, it's high_desert_haunted_house.
Interesting. I haven't heard of that one.
And they're having
sounds like a fake.
Yeah. Are you sure you know where you're being invited to?
I don't know. No, that's I love my life. It's like a horror movie. I don't give a fuck.
High Desert Hostel located in Amsterdam.
It's wild. But they're also doing another little horror thing for just the weekend, and the owner invited me. He's like, hey, it's Friday night or this weekend's that weekend that they're having an event is a media night, and he invited me to go. And
Sweet.
media gets in for free. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go. Why not?
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. What do you got to lose?
Exactly.
Yeah. Sounds a little sketch, but yeah, what do you got to lose? If I never see you again, dude, I valued your friendship and I love you, dog.
There's a flyer here. It's real. It's real, guys.
He's all, it's real.
Look, it's real.
Don't believe everything on the internet.
It's real. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pin you my location when I get there.
That's
All
awkward.
I'm all trying to give a shout out to you guys. You're gonna get raped.
Well, I didn't say that.
You thought it.
Wishful thinking.
I don't know.
Speaking of awkward, let's move on to the feature of the night, Thanksgiving.
It's the John Carver.
We all went out and saw it.
Mm.
I went and watched it last Friday. Cliff was telling me he watched it last Friday. Raphael, when did you go check it out? Is it fresh on your mind? Or
Yeah, it's pretty fresh. It was like 3 or 4 days. I think it was Monday. Monday. It was Monday.
Sweet. I was pretty upset because I saw it on opening night. I was told I was going to get a mini poster and an activity set. I didn't get either.
Oh.
Does that mean you liked the movie because you didn't get the poster and it upset you?
Hey, no, that threw all good things out the window right there. You didn't get his
Yeah.
crayons.
Wait, is that your spoiler alert right there?
My ghetto ass theater doesn't have damn posters.
At least the light wasn't flickering on you.
Yeah.
Right. I knew I should have went downtown to the good theater.
And that extra $10.
So what was your guys' initial thoughts, man?
You go ahead, Cliff. What were your thoughts?
All right. I went in with kind of high expectations. I'm not going to lie, dude. I've been looking forward to this movie since the Grindhouse movies came out. You know what I mean? And we got that. You all right there, Raphael?
No, this cup sucks, dude. I just spilled like half of my fucking drink on my shirt because there's no lip on Freddy's head.
Yeah, I bet.
Go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
We'll just talk shit about him, and then when he goes to edit, he'll be like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
There you go. Like a baby.
There's no fucking out of a fucking head.
I love it, dude. You got a bib. I love it.
I got it all over my notes.
Yeah, like you got any?
I got a lot of notes, prick.
Yeah.
Look at my notes. I don't
There
care.
you go.
It's just a white piece of paper.
He takes this seriously. All right.
Seriously.
No, guys, I went in with high expectations, man. I've been looking forward to this movie for 15 years, ever since Grindhouse came out.
Yeah.
Literally. So yeah. So when it was finally announced that they were making the movie, I was fucking stoked. I was hoping that going into it, are they going to keep it with that whole Grindhouse aesthetic, like the scratchy film and the kind of exploitation look to the film? They didn't do that, but honestly, I was still pleasantly surprised. I liked how they went for like a 90s slasher vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
It felt like it was the best Scream movie since the original Scream. You know what I mean?
That's almost word for word what I was going to say. Scream 7 was awesome.
Yeah. Honestly, I liked it a lot, guys. It was, I knew exactly what I was getting when I walked into that movie. I knew I wasn't going to be disappointed. I wanted a slasher. I wanted over the top kills. I wanted fun characters. I wanted a cool new slasher icon. And I feel like I got all of those things out of this movie.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed it a lot. What did you think, Ben?
Yeah, same. When you referenced Scream, I felt like I was watching a Scream movie, but I thought it was fantastic. So before I went and watched, I actually listened to Mick Garris and Eli Roth do an interview together, and they'd been friends for years, and they were talking about it. And it was cool to hear Eli Roth talk about what he wanted from the movie, what he wanted to convey, what he wanted to see, what he wanted to feel. And so when I went in, I had a really strong idea of what it was. And then as I was watching it, I caught myself, I wasn't thinking about the chores I need to do when I get home or the appointments I have, or I wasn't thinking about work. I was like focused on the movie. And that's a really strong signal to me. I wasn't checking my phone, anything like that. And I fucking loved it, dude. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I was laughing out loud in parts, or the kills were just brutal. And they were the kill, and you hear everyone in the theater go, "Oh shit." And I was like, that is an effective movie, dude. He did a great job. Great movie.
Yeah.
What do you think, Raphael?
110% totally predictable, but in the sense, like you said, you knew what you're getting into. You knew it's a slasher film / whodunit kind of thing. And I loved it. I thought it was really traditional. And being an old school guy, I thought I admire that it's still relevant. That style of film can be still played in the theaters nowadays.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the characters a lot too. There wasn't anybody that I was like, oh God, get rid of him already and stuff like that. I was the whole time, like the first 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I think I got a good handful of all the characters, and I was just thinking, which motherfucker is it? And I must say that opening scene. I went to Best Buy this morning. I was a little stressed out.
Oh man, did you do the Black Friday?
I didn't do. I just happened to needed a fucking hard drive, and I was just like, I guess I'll get $10 off. Might as well.
Yeah.
Do it for pickup. But I was like,
as long as you didn't get trampled.
Exactly. I think part of my scalp ripped out and trampled. Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I loved it. I thought it was fun. It wasn't. It was quirky enough to where it wasn't like fucking boring.
It seemed like it was very self-aware. It didn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, it wasn't trying to be like a joke either.
Exactly. They had their traditional 80s little quips that they had of the main character, saying shit, he's I don't know, like, so had something relative to thinking, and it was so corny, but it was great.
I really enjoyed the kind of backhanded comedy. Like,
exactly.
This podcast has spoilers, so too bad if you haven't seen it. But when she's in the oven and he fucking sticks the turkey timer in her, and you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And the whole time you're just waiting for that thing to fucking pop back out, and it was so good, man. Hilarious.
Yeah, it was really fun, dude. Lots of laughs, lots of gore, and thank you, Eli Roth, for giving us practical effects, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Good old-fashioned practical effects. Nothing's ever going to beat that.
Yeah, in Eli Roth's interview, he was talking about it, and the whole cast, and not all of them, but a lot of the cast and crew, the film crew and stuff, they all left that movie Thanksgiving, and they went to go work on Welcome to Derry, which is the new Pennywise It TV show that's coming out.
Okay.
So a lot of that crew is going to be working on that. And I guess he was saying that's like when they were filming Thanksgiving, a lot of the cast was saying it's like the funnest experience they ever had. Everyone just had a blast. Everyone was in good spirits. Everyone had a great time.
And you could tell. Yeah.
It wasn't like this overly
serious
clinical movie where everything's uptight and pressured.
Yeah.
So.
And it definitely comes across in the film too, because it feels like everyone had really good chemistry.
I would agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like all the friends in that group, they all really did know each other. You know what I mean? They've known each other for a long time. And he did a really good job, Eli Roth, with giving it that small town feel where everybody knows everybody's business. And I thought he did a good job with that. And I was also listening to an interview too. And I guess Patrick Dempsey, the accent he uses in this film is his real accent. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
They talked about that in the McGarris interview as well. Is like he's like perfect for it. He's got the New England accent.
Yeah, he's originally from Rhode Island, I believe.
Did you guys know who the killer was?
You know what? I called it the first 30 minutes, or at least
at
least when she said, "Oh, the nicest guy you got to be careful of." I'm like, that's a fucking cop.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she was like, "Who do you think the killer is?" It's the cop.
It did throw me around a little bit where I was second guessing. I was like, oh.
I actually thought there was going to be two of them.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be the cop and one of the kids
and the boy. Yeah, the curly headed.
That would have been a cool twist. That would have been that actually would have been a pretty sweet twist. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been Scream Part 7.
He's actually my son. You ruined his career.
No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't know it was going to be Patrick Dempsey. Like I knew it wasn't going to be either of the love interests that the girl had, just because he was an obvious red herring, both of them. So I was like, it's too obvious for it to be either of them. But yeah, I honestly didn't guess Patrick Dempsey until she came across him laying on the ground face down, and she turned him over. I was like, oh, it's going to be this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's just a classic scene from a lot of slasher films.
Yeah,
and especially when he ran out of the building after the gunshots, I was like, oh yeah, it's for sure him.
Yeah.
So do you guys, did you guys, when he placed his plastic vacuform mask on top of the oven and the side of the face gets burnt, were you like, was that a Halloween?
Yep.
Was that a nod to Halloween?
Exactly what I thought.
Yeah, it was
exactly what I thought.
It seemed like you know what it also.
And he got a new one.
Yeah, he got a new one. Exactly. You know what else screamed to me too was we could sell more merchandise like this.
Yeah. Trick or Treat Studios are
a regular one, half burnt face
and
one.
the half burnt one. Yeah, strategy, baby. No, but yeah, that was cool too. That was another thing I really appreciated about this movie. They gave us a really cool mask for the killer.
Yeah.
So one thing that bothered you didn't like it?
I thought it was like boring.
I thought it was creepy.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty creepy. And if you compare it to like Happy Death Day or Totally Killer or Freaky or any of these other slasher movies that have come out from Blumhouse or whatever other studio you want to think about, they're just very generic. You know what I mean? They look like they have no thought put into it.
I guess the whole
you know?
point is it's something that you can pick up anywhere, kind of thing.
Yeah,
makes it scary because anybody could get the mask.
Ghostface and Michael Myers, right?
Yeah,
I
get it.
And it actually looked creepy. When I watch Freaky or Happy Death Day or anything like that, I'm just like, dude, that wouldn't scare me.
Maybe I don't think my ancestors and me didn't like it. Something about that mustache just rubbed me wrong.
Yeah.
Did you guys do you guys know what the drummer of Rob Zombie looks like? Gingerfish. He looks like fucking the Thanksgiving Killer.
Really?
Hilarious. Yeah, dude.
Not Piggy D?
I'm a fucking hilarious because Gingerfish even wears the hat.
Oh, nice.
Looks like a pilgrim all the time.
He looks like John Cava.
Yeah, John Carver. Yeah,
Cava, he's
John Cava.
which was a real motherfucker. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit,
Plymouth Rock.
like hold some history.
Hell yeah.
Please let me out.
Nails in the coffin.
Dude, it was awesome.
So I guess that asks the question: how many nails in the coffin for you, Raphael?
I want to say at least an 8. It was pretty fun. To make it a 10, it's almost impossible because it's like it's in a box, so to speak, of the style it was shot in and stuff like that. But I don't know what can make it any better. I loved it. I say 8 nails in the coffin for me.
Sweet. What about you, Ben?
I was gonna go for 8 too, and the reason why is I loved it. I had a lot of fun with it, but I didn't feel like it broke new ground.
Yeah.
One of the things I heard about the film before I watched it is Eli Roth got a special 80s Japanese film lens for the movie, so it's filmed through this 80s hard to find Japanese lens, and I was like trying to watch for those things, and I was like, I don't know if it's because I don't have a trained eye, but I couldn't really feel the difference. And like we said, it felt Scream. It was fucking great movie. But yeah, 8 nails in the coffin. How about you, Cliff?
Yeah, I feel like I'm right there with you guys. I really enjoyed the movie, man. Like slashers, as I've stated before, is one of my favorite subgenres of horror. So already I'm hoping I'm going to love it. And thankfully I did. That, like I said, the film knew exactly what it wanted to be. And I didn't pull any punches as far as the kills went. It was good acting all around. A lot of the actors I hadn't seen before in other films, but I thought they all did a pretty good job. And then, of course, you had Patrick Dempsey to give the movie some weight. And I thought he did a really good job. It gave us a new killer, dude, a new iconic killer. I feel like if this movie does well and we get more sequels, I feel like this killer could be like this generation's Michael Myers or this generation's Freddy Krueger.
Art the Clown.
It would be a copycat killer. But Homeboy didn't see him burnt up, right? They said it exploded. No one could survive that. And they kind of hinted that. They fucking
no body found, baby.
No body.
Which again is an homage to any 80s slasher film you watch. You know what I mean? So
you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
As another homage is anyone could be that killer. You just got to put on the mask and you can be him.
Yeah,
I almost thought it was gonna be like since they were using a lot of internet, a lot of misdirection where his location was and shit like that. I thought it was gonna be a dark web thing.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that would have been a cool angle.
Yeah, that would have been a cool
what
angle.
was your favorite kill? We're here talking about the kills. Cliff, what was your favorite kill?
My favorite, before I get into that, my final score is 8 nails in the coffin.
So,
and I would say my favorite kill in the film would probably be what I honestly really liked when he decapitated that character, dude. He used like the metal wire and just went around the back, used his own body weight, picked him up and slash, dude, and just took that head right off.
That actually felt really 80s kill to me.
It did. It was like super cool. I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah, for sure. What about you?
My favorite, there's a part where they're scrambling and fighting, and there's a spinning buzz saw, like a wood table saw. Man, when they landed on the saw, I was like, I was just fucking hurt to saw it, and you're like, Jesus. It was intense. So for me, I feel like that one was the cringe, where I was like, Christ.
That was the blonde girl, right?
One of the girls, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
dude, I felt bad for her, dude. I feel like she got it the worst. Before that, she got
with the Russian dad.
Yeah, with the Russian dad, and she got
the ears.
Those little fucking things in the ears. I was like, ugh.
See, that's like another moment when we were watching it. Everybody's dude,
that had me squirming in my seat, dude.
A corn on a cob needle.
Yeah, the needles, dude, right in the eardrums. I was like, fuck.
Like, the little things like that I can appreciate.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fucking makes you laugh because it has to do with Thanksgiving, and he's a Thanksgiving killer, and he puts fucking corn on the cob handles in your ear.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
love
speaking of that, that's what I loved about it too, is he didn't just rely on just the axe in this movie. It was like Friday the 13th. He used different things to kill his victims.
I loved
It
it.
was
And
so
it
good.
kept it interesting.
Yeah.
What about you, Raphael? What was your favorite kill?
Well, I gotta say, I think it was he's talking shit to the kid that was like, I just want to go viral. This is gonna be great. And
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
smashes his fucking head on the table. I was like,
Oh
God.
man.
I was
Just
like,
ashed it in.
fuck that kid.
Yeah. Caved it in, dude.
Yeah.
And he's all, look at all those likes.
Exactly. I'm like, who follows you? Like,
Yeah.
That shit was so good. So good.
that's why I thought it was a dark web thing, because I was like, I'm trying to put the two and two together on like,
Yeah.
what count is he on that people follows or whatever the fuck. But
Right.
it would have struck a chord in my dark little heart. I was like, ooh, it's a dark web thing going on now.
Yeah.
But
Dude, when he caved his head in right there, I was thinking to myself, like, damn, dude, we're seeing this in a theater right now. That was
And
that was
it makes
pretty
me-
extreme, dude.
and fucking Terrifier, like, why not? I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it didn't go as extreme as Terrifier, and obviously there's a reason for that. You'd probably have to go like NC-17 for that. But
Yeah.
for Eli Roth to be able to keep it like in the box of being rated R and get away with what he got away with in this movie,
yeah.
impressive, dude. Impressive.
Yeah, I would say.
Was Evil Dead Rise 17? Or was
No, it was R.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, but here's the thing with Evil Dead is I feel like it didn't go as extreme as I thought it could.
Yeah.
Like even the
Yeah.
cheese grater to the leg, I was like, okay.
The funny thing is, my girlfriend Lisa doesn't like gore.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything about Evil Dead Rise, but she said this one made her like, oh, I don't like that. I was like,
Yeah.
well, what the hell? Like, I thought Evil
What do
Dead
you
Rise
mean?
was even more gorier than that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
At least you didn't fall asleep like me.
Right.
I didn't fall asleep this time.
Nice.
The movie was paced, wasn't it?
Yeah. I wasn't bored.
One of the things that I always bitch about movies is I'm like, why are movies 3 hours long? I got fucking shit to do.
Yeah.
All these new
exactly.
movies,
I
man,
got
they're so
countries to
long.
visit.
Yeah.
Unless it's justified. But some movies are, like you said, they're far better when it's just like a short, sweet, like hour and 30 minutes. Get in, get out. You know?
Yeah, get in there, fuck everybody up, pace the movie, and get the fuck out. Perfect.
Exactly.
Leave your audience wanting more.
Yeah, for real. I hope this movie did well enough for them to make another one. I really do.
I love the catchphrases.
I think that they're about 12 million box office is what I saw, which for a horror movie slasher is pretty good.
Yeah, especially on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for not being your Halloweens or your Friday the 13th or your Nightmare on Elm Streets. For being a new
And I was surprised to
franchise.
see that it was like certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I was like, wow.
Fresh.
You know what I mean? I was like, that's pretty
Is it
interesting.
organic? But is it
Right.
organic?
This is an organic movie.
Yeah, I don't put too much stock in Rotten Tomatoes anyway, but it was just crazy to see that a horror slasher movie got certified fresh. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Good for
Right.
Eli.
Thank
You know,
you.
I always want to see Eli succeed. I like him as a director. So
I like him as a person too. So
Yeah.
he's a lot like me. He's like into animal rights and he's an activist and stuff, and he's made documentaries about it. But so I love it when he goes into these movies and it's like full on gorehound, because a lot of times in the vegan community, it's more like a hippy dippy kind of crowd, and I'm not really like that. I just don't eat animals.
Right.
So it's cool when you get Eli Roth being like, let's make this fucking out of control. Let's fuck everything up. But then he's animal rights, and you're like, I don't feel so alone. This is really cool.
yeah, he
Really
does seem
cool.
like a genuinely good dude. From all the interviews I've heard from him, he seems like a cool
I
guy.
don't know. Did you see him in Inglorious Bastards with that baseball bat? Fuck.
Oh, the bear Jew?
Yeah, the bear Jew. Yeah, he's fucking people up.
I want to.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to shake the writer's hand who wrote this Thanksgiving. There will be no leftovers. I was like, I loved it. I was like, this is so
Yeah.
cheesy. This is great.
All will be carved.
Yeah. I fucking love it. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was brilliant.
That's the cheese I like.
Dude, Eli Roth said that him and his best friend had been thinking about this movie since they were in junior high.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
There you go.
So this has been a long time coming.
That's
You know
great.
what I mean?
He wrote the movie and he wrote the kills, but he didn't really have a plot or a movie, if that makes sense. He was
Right.
like, dude, wouldn't it be funny if we wrote a Thanksgiving movie?
That's all
We
you have
put
to
her
do
in
is
the
write
oven
that
and
shit
cooked
down
it?"
and then get someone
Yeah.
to fucking finish it.
So he was saying they had all these, like we said, it was the Grindhouse trailer. They had all these sparse ideas. And
Yeah.
then they're like, oh, we're making a movie of this. Let's figure it out. And they fucking did awesome.
So now we got to write a story around all these sweet kills.
Yeah.
And I like how they pretty much included all the kills from the trailer. So that was pretty cool.
The girl on the trampoline.
Yeah. Trampoline was sick.
And the decapitation of the mascot during the parade.
Okay. Did you guys they threw in that curveball of the fucking scary clown, which I thought was bizarre why they put that in the fucking parade.
That was a little weird,
It reminded me of Dark Knight kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, like the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool though, because it was like, okay, that's different. So
yeah, totally, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I liked it a lot.
He has smoke bombs.
Right.
He created a real wild diversion. He must be tactical.
So are you guys go ahead, Ben.
Cliff. No,
I was just going to ask, are you guys
Can't
fans
just kiss already? Shit.
of his? Are you guys fans of? Goddamn, Raphael, don't be jealous, bro.
You owe me a Coke.
Yeah, poke him.
Don't be jealous that Ben and I were getting close. It's not our fault that we're in the chat room first.
Oh.
No, I was going to ask you guys, if you're big fans of like his body of work, do you enjoy his movies overall?
Who, Eli Roth?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I remember when Hostel came out, and I know that's like a torture porn thing, but it fucking was so intense.
Yeah.
And same with Cabin in the Woods, when they're like skins falling off, or not Cabin in the Woods,
Cabin
Fever, and their skins falling off, and then they're like scratching themselves. And yeah, I like that Eli Roth takes it to a uncomfortable place. I really like
for sure.
It
has like his own dark humor injected into it.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Raphael? Are you a fan of like his movies or?
Not a super aware fan, but I didn't even realize he did Planet Terror, but I like that.
Robert Rodriguez did that.
Oh yeah, Robert Rodriguez, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was a part of that somehow.
But he did one of the trailers.
Okay.
He did the Thanksgiving trailer, and he was also in the movie as well as like a cameo in Death Proof.
I got it twisted. See, I'm not a huge fan of him.
Because like him and Tarantino are like buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like really good friends.
Do they both like feet?
They both like them feets.
Oh boy.
Hey, I saw a video recently and it was Quentin Tarantino and there was a girl and she asked him to sign her foot. Have you seen that video?
I sent it to you.
You sent that to me?
I sent it to you. I was like, he's all about them feet, dude.
Oh shit.
He knew too, and she's let's see if he freaks out. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, what was funny is when she asked, can you rate it? And he's all, can I read it? And she's all, no, can you rate it? And he's like, oh no, I can't do that. He's all, but I will say it is at the top.
That's
like you're embarrassing me.
Horror news. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Let's move on to horror news. Been a lot of news that have come out recently.
Yeah.
So
a lot of upset people.
You better take 2 drinks for this one.
Getting ready for the news.
But one thing I'll say about the horror news is when you hear this, it comes from a separate source. The 3 of us aren't out there talking to film studios and actors.
Yes,
we read,
or are we?
Yeah, are we? Yeah. So we get the news from other sources like Rue Morgue or Fangoria or any of these outlets, and then on top of that, it can change. So whatever
Edit that. We don't want to get sued.
Yeah,
I get mine off of Facebook.
Here isn't the final say. But
fake news.
I read that Terrifier 3 lost its funding. And the reason why is I guess they were showing some clips to the film studio and it was too gory. They said it's too fucked. We're not standing behind it. However, the director came out and said he's still pushing forward and they're still going to release Halloween 2024. So
I had a feeling that was going to happen, dude.
Yeah, you can't stop the machine, right?
No. I thought they're gearing up because they're promoting it now. That's a lot of promoting to do. I thought it was going to come out in December.
Yeah.
Because they had it already heavily promoted started.
It comes out on Halloween and
next year, yeah.
Okay, that's something to look forward to. That's what's up.
But did you guys see that trailer where he's
I did.
dressed up like Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Fucking rad. So fun.
Yeah, and it pissed off a bunch of people online too.
Oh, did he kill the girl? Did he kill the girl? The girl?
If he's killing kids, I'm not watching. Blah 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 blah.
I'll watch it 100 times if he's killing.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
It's like so really, fun. People. Have you not seen the first 2 movies?
No.
But
I guess that's why studios can't back it, right? It's a little too much for your average person.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen though. Like as soon as studios were involved, I was like, I don't know if I want that, man, because they're gonna get their hands in there.
Yeah, they're gonna piss all over it.
Yeah, and potentially change it all up. So
they have such a strong fan base though, so I feel like they don't. Obviously, they need money to release the movie, but They could do a fan Kickstarter or something. People are fucking eating that media up. It's just
Oh yeah,
everyone's been asking for. Hey, can we get a clown that fucking is like over the top and kills people?
Yeah,
laughs,
okay,
laughs at you silently.
yeah.
Didn't they do a
Insulting.
Kickstarter or Indiegogo for Terrifier 2? They were asking for 50,000 or something. They like quadrupled it in like the first couple hours.
I don't know, but I would believe that. Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure
believe
that
it.
happened, dude. So even without the studios, I'm sure Damien can make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Another segment of news or another slice. Do you guys remember the movie People Under the Stairs?
I do.
Fucking great
Wes
movie.
Craven.
One of
Wes
my
Craven. Yeah.
Yeah, really good
Well,
Come here, fool. Sorry.
so it turns out Jordan Peele's actually going to be producing the remake of People Under the Stairs, and I've read a lot of people upset about it because it's one of those movies that's special to most people because of the time it came out. But yeah, Jordan Peele's company, Monkey Paw Production, they're going to be producing it. So it's going to
be called The Persons Under the Stairs.
As cool as that is, man, I'm more looking forward to what Jordan Peele does next. You know what I mean?
I am a huge Jordan Peele fan.
Yeah.
I know people like it or they don't. And I think he's fucking great.
Yeah, I like his movies for the most part. Sure, like some, like it could be hit and miss here and there, but for the most part, I really enjoy it, and it keeps me interested to see what he's going to do next.
Absolutely.
I like, for instance, Nope. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool.
Loved it.
Thought it was really cool. Did you see it, Raphael?
I watched half of it. I was
Fall asleep. Goddamn.
No, I was a newlywed. I was making out with my girlfriend. I had just met her.
Okay.
Like little teenagers.
Wait, during Nope? Nope just came out this year.
No, the other one. Get Out.
thinking-
Sorry.
Get Out?
Yeah. It was like
Okay.
5
Get Out was so good. I like his social and political kind of commentary with his movies too.
the undertones.
Yeah. Like
My
the
favorite-
Candyman remake, he produced
It's
that.
It's artsy. I love it.
Absolutely,
Like
yeah.
I love that, and I love what I really love was the first
As long as you don't
Us.
say it's elevated horror.
Us. Who says that? I
Us
say
is good.
artsy. Us. What's funny is I only before I got more involved with knowing things, I didn't know he was producing horror movies for the longest time. I thought he was just a comedy guy.
Yeah.
So any spit of comedy you get in your horror movies, it's him.
Yeah.
Or
absolutely.
It's actually pretty crazy that a lot of comedians, at least in recent
are
years,
dark
have,
as fuck.
yeah, they've transitioned into making horror movies, and to me, it makes total sense because
Danny
I can't remember.
McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride as well. He's hit or miss too, but
Okay,
go ahead, Raphael. Go ahead.
it's not important. Can we bring back Eastbound and Down, please? Please. Fucking love it. Man, I was in Utah loving eating that shit up. I was like, I'm gonna get ski and go fucking to the Salt Lakes and just fucking put my shirt off. I love you, honey, but you're fucking stupid. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. Like I love Danny McBride. He's fucking funny as fuck, but it's with these comedians that are transitioning into horror, like it does make total sense. I remember listening to a podcast a while back, and it was like a comedian, they build towards a joke before they hit that punchline. And it's a lot like a horror movie, building with that suspense before they get to that scare.
Yeah, it's storytelling.
And I was like, I totally get like how having a background in comedy could help you transition into being a really good horror writer or horror director. You know?
Yeah, it makes total fucking sense.
It does make total sense. Hey, but you know what? Let's get to the big news, Ben. Drop that crazy shit.
What?
I forgot what it was.
off camera, me and Cliff just ran through. Thank you. We ran through the horror news real quick, and Cliff had already pulled this one up as well. So, Cliff, tell us about Scream 7.
Scream 7. I can tell you right now, I'm no longer interested in seeing it.
Bomb drop.
Wow.
Dude, fucking TriStar and Spyglass Entertainment fired my girl.
Don't
Melissa
you ever
Barrera.
talk shit about TriStar. I'll slit your throat right
Hey,
now.
you know what? They fired Melissa Barrera, and I'm pretty.
Look who's
I'm
talking.
not happy about it. I'm not fucking happy about it.
Yeah, it was the Spyglass Media Group that let her go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
TriStar.
Well, isn't it? TriStar is connected with them though.
But it's not direct. It's not directly them. It's an umbrella.
They're indirectly involved. Hey, it's guilty by association.
They both
Aiding and
make
abetting.
movies, they're dead to me.
Everyone must die.
Yeah. I blame you. It's somebody sitting up in some high castle somewhere that made that decision at TriStar. It's like, hey, Spyglass, fire her.
So I bet listeners are thinking, whoa, why would they let her go? She was one of the main characters. I guess she was making some posts about the Palestinian Gaza war. She said it was pro-Palestine, and Spyglass Media said they felt like it was anti-Semitic, so they just went their separate ways. And I don't want to get into politics here, but it's
Yeah.
interesting that actors, actresses can't really have their say
Speak their mind.
They're just gonna go on strike again.
You
Yeah.
actually hear about
That's
it a lot
wild.
with the Disney, like the
Oh, yeah.
Avengers and those actors, like they have honor codes they have to follow. So if you're between shooting, say, Avengers and Iron Man, and then you go out and you do
You can't
something
say
that breaks
shit.
their they have
Well,
they
You
have an
gotta be a puppet.
honor code you have to sign, and if you break that contractual agreement, you're fucked.
that's what happened with Gina Carano, dude. They dropped her from The Mandalorian after she came out
you're
and
right.
made some political statements.
You're
It
right.
sucks, dude. It
Yeah.
sucks to not be able to free speech, but I guess that only
Yeah.
goes so far in the media. But yeah,
Before
dude.
we stray off that package, did you get the other Scream 7 dropout?
Yes, Miss Jenna Ortega is dropping out of the film as well. She claims it's due to filming schedules. She's doing Wednesday season 2, and she's going to be a little busy, but I think that's a cop out. I think she's dropping out because Melissa got fired. And honestly, I don't blame her. I'm sure they're probably pretty close making those last 2 movies together. And she's
also
probably
the
taking a
Beetlejuice.
stand for her. So it sucks, dude. You're losing your 2 main stars, you know?
I know that Ghostface is the main attraction in these movies, but they really worked those 2 girls into being the primary characters. So I'm very interested how they're going to move forward with that.
They're going to back up a big ass fucking truck full of money to Nev Campbell's door.
Yes!
Yeah.
Do
That's
it.
what's going to happen.
To be honest with you,
I'll
it
give
would
her
be
the
a smart
invitation.
direction.
Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do. I've already seen the memes going around. Fucking Spyglass. Sorry, we fucked up, Nev.
You better send that sorry letter.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
would like
Yeah,
to publicly apologize.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes, man. It's now we're not going to get the Scream 7 we were supposed to get now.
True.
They're going to totally rewrite that script, and I'm always going to wonder where was that story originally going to go.
Yeah,
So,
I
sucks.
enjoy all the Scream movies, and I think they're great. That first one for me was an 8-9 star movie.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then
masterpiece.
over the years, they've just slowly declined for me.
All right.
The Jenna Ortega trilogy that they were working on is, I felt like it was a little bit better than the ones before, but yeah,
I definitely enjoyed these last 2 more than I did like the previous 2 or 3 or
Okay,
2.
yeah.
I haven't even watched any of those except 1 and 2, or 1 through 3, and then the one before this one I watched.
Okay.
Before 6, was it?
It was
Came out-
Scream
came out
5.
2020 or something like that.
5 Cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 Cream. That one was okay, and they did they finally kill off Dewey? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dewey
Yeah.
is dead.
Finally, no, but I don't know. I don't have a strong love other than the first maybe 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That first movie is golden.
Oh yeah, it's a masterpiece, 100%.
It's a trendsetter, dude. Trailblazer movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it made fun of itself the whole movie.
I know,
too.
I love it.
was
I love
just,
it.
like, genius.
I think you'd actually probably enjoy
Scary
the
movie got a hold of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would
That's how
enjoy
you
the
know.
recent one, dude. It took place in New York City, which I thought was pretty cool. It was a nice direction. Take it somewhere
Yeah, it was
totally different.
Yeah.
It was a cool
very
movie.
interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys. I don't know where they're going to go with it, but I've lost all interest in seeing it.
Are you excited for Beetlejuice 2?
Yeah. I actually am.
I feel like Beetlejuice is in my top 3 movies ever made ever.
Yeah.
I fucking love Beetlejuice, but I'm really
scared, right? It's scary to watch.
Yeah, you know when people remake a movie and you're like, oh, you
Yeah,
can't
you
fucking do that.
bum the
You
fuck
can't
out.
touch that movie.
Coming to
But-
America 2. Why'd they take so long?
Yeah. Now we're
But-
getting Beverly Hills Cop like 4.
Yeah.
But Beetlejuice 2 is gonna have all the original cast,
That's-
the original director. and
That's
you're
my
like,
selling point.
Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
Burton, dude.
That's my
Well,
selling point.
Tim Burton and Michael Keaton.
Yeah, and then you got Danny Elfman doing the
Yep.
score.
Yeah.
So this is the only thing I'm like cautiously optimistic about is Tim Burton has had a tendency in recent years to rely on CGI a lot. And if he does that with this
Yeah.
movie, it's probably going to take me out of it. And that's going to suck, man.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping he relies more on practical effects than CG for this.
I would pray to the monster gods that they would.
Because if I'm
hoping that so with Tim Burton, you get a really whimsical side and you get a really dark side.
Yeah.
And over the years, it's like the Alice in Wonderland movie or even the movie Dark Shadows. Like they weren't very good, but or like Willy Wonka.
Dumbo was a masterpiece.
It's almost like that the whimsical was so strong that it's like
Gets
overshadowed that dark side.
little
And with Beetlejuice, it's like you need that fucking quick-witted comedy, but with that really heavy dark side. And I'm like, let's not make it the Magic Kingdom. Let's make it what it is. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm like, don't go, because I don't know the right words for this, but I feel like Tim Burton's kind of become more of a style than a person, right?
Yeah.
Where people are like, yeah, let's make it look Tim Burton. It's probably, that's not what I would do.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if someone's, I'm working on a Tim Burton movie, this is how it's supposed to be. Tim Burton's probably thinking something else because he's the creator, right? I don't want to see Beetlejuice get sucked into that Disney.
Neither do I.
Tim Burton style.
So what was the last Tim Burton film you really like genuinely loved?
Fuck. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Mine is Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that's the last Tim Burton movie like I genuinely love. That's like an 8, 9 out of 10 for me. Yeah. But see, that's why I'm cautiously optimistic about Beetlejuice, because no movie he's released after that has like really grabbed me the way his movies in the 90s did. And that kind of scares me, you know? Especially with Beetlejuice, dude. I'm sure just like you, we all grew up on that movie.
Every movie he put out in the younger days was like a gem. Everyone, Batman 1 and 2, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice,
Hungry,
Mars Attacks. They were fucking incredible. I know Nightmare of Christmas he didn't direct, but it was his vision, and it's great. So these movies were so fucking good, and I feel bad for the guy. I'm like, you created a legacy you got to live up to now. And then he goes and he remakes like Willy Wonka, and you're thinking like, damn, dude. I fell short. Like,
what happened?
Why do all the Oompa Loompas look the same?
You'll see a trend, dude. You'll see a trend from the thousands onwards, dude, where like it feels he just heavily relied on CG and there was less care in the script, and it just shows in his movies. I think I hate to say it, and I don't want to be that guy that says I feel like Tim Burton got lazy, but it feels like he got a little lazy. But I'm hoping with Beetlejuice, because he's working with his old co-stars, because he's got his old band back together, he's gonna fucking give it to us. You know what I mean?
I hope so.
We're gonna get some of that magic.
Eyes?
Which one?
It's called Big Eyes.
No.
Painter. It's based on a true story, and it's not whimsical. It's not fantasy. It's not really dark. It's what it is. It's a female painter, and her partner's taking credit for all her paintings and selling them. So she wants to share her paintings with people, and she's like, look at these paintings I did, but she can't tell anyone because her partner's like, yeah, I'm selling them and I'm going to tell everyone I painted them. And it's about her struggle to be noticed as an artist. And it's fucking great movie.
Really?
Tim Burton, absolutely serious kind of movie. No whimsical, no fantasy, nothing. You should watch it. It's really good.
But it sounds interesting for sure.
For my notes, I'm over here looking at Tim Burton movies to get some reminders and shit. And I see this Batman Returns poster.
So good.
And I'm like, I can smell the McDonald's French fries right now. Is that fucked up?
Dude, I still have my Batman toys when that movie came out. I still have my McDonald's toys from that shit, dude.
That's rad. From the first one or Returns?
From Returns, dude.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah,
the first movie I remember seeing in a movie theater was Batman 89.
Oh, wait, did you say that's the first movie you remember seeing in a theater?
Yeah, Batman.
Same here.
Wow. Wow.
And I just remember when that head popped out of the box, I jumped like a motherfucker. It scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, dude. My dad took me to
Poetic
see that.
Justice.
Vicky Vale's like opening it, and I'm just like,
dude, let me think now. That was 89, so I was 4 years old. My dad took me, man. That's a memory I will cherish for the rest of my life, dude. And made me the huge Batman fan I am today.
I think one of my early movies was Dead Presidents. My parents were great.
Gangsta.
Yeah.
Come on,
I was like,
let's go.
So that's what fucking Vietnam and shooting heroin is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so
you were
funny.
Watching Dead Presidents while Ben and I were going, party man.
I know, dude. Prince.
And then I would go with my friends to go see Beethoven or something like that in my childhood somehow.
Yeah, I remember those movies. Fucking terrible.
Dude, that's awesome.
We couldn't find a sitter.
Dead
How
Presidents.
the fuck they got me in? I don't know.
Dude, that was a good movie, though. I like that movie.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
hell yeah, it is really good. But before we get out of here, guys, I know that we usually do a guilty pleasure segment. I wanted to run something by you because I'm gonna end up running out of guilty pleasures pretty soon. So I was thinking, like, what if we turn this guilty pleasure segment into a guilty pleasure / cult classic that we really enjoy?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it'd be really cool. So if we're gonna do that, I don't know if you guys have something in mind, but a movie I wanted to throw out there real quick that I really enjoy is Darkman by Sam Raimi.
That's
Have
so
you guys seen
cool.
that?
Yeah, I own it. It's great.
I
Great
fucking
movie.
love that movie, dude. Have you seen it, Raphael?
Nope.
Check it out, dude.
It's
That's
it's Kiefer Sutherland, right?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Isn't he in it? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
It's Qui-Gon Jinn, baby.
Qui-Gon Jinn, baby.
No, it really is. He's Darkman.
Dude, I'm thinking of a different movie. I haven't seen Darkman.
You haven't seen Darkman by Sam Raimi?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, guys, get on that.
I was in Dark City. Dark City has Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, Dark City's really
Darkman.
good too. Yeah,
Yeah,
directed
yeah.
by Alex Proyas. Yeah, that's
so
a really
I
good
haven't
movie.
seen Darkman. I've seen Dark City. Sorry about that.
No, all good, dude. See Darkman. It's amazing. It's like Sam Raimi's precursor to doing superhero films. A little bit of history on it. Originally, Sam Raimi wanted to make The Shadow. So he's
Okay.
a big fan of those pulp comic like superheroes from back in the 30s and 40s.
Sure.
Unfortunately, the studio didn't want to let him make that film. Sam Raimi sure was coming off the success of Evil Dead 2, but he wasn't
So
like
good.
the A-list big hotshot director he is now. So he decided to make his own film and come up with his own character called Darkman, who is very similar to the Shadow, a little different. Very cool. It's more horror inspired. And I think you guys would really enjoy it, man. Like it's about a scientist who he ends up getting really messed up in an explosion in his lab and chaos ensues and you find out there was somebody behind it, but it destroys his body. He's all disfigured, looks like
I have seen this, but
looks like fucking
casting.
Two-Face from The Dark Knight. And
Oh, fun.
The big smile.
yeah, and he
No
wraps
lip.
bandages around his face.
Motherfucker got no lips.
Yeah, he don't got no lips.
He got no fucking lips.
Yeah. No, it's really cool, man. It's a really good movie. It's really fun. I think you guys would enjoy it.
Yeah, I feel like I need to check that out.
And
Absolutely.
they made a couple of sequels, but yeah, Sam Raimi produced the second and third one. But
Okay.
the first one is it's fucking it's a cult classic for sure.
Cool. And
Yeah.
Sam Raimi always does good films.
Yeah, and plus you get a little cameo by Bruce Campbell, so you can't go wrong.
You have to, right?
Of course.
Fuck.
What about you guys? Any cult classics or any guilty pleasures?
Go ahead, Raphael.
Children of the Corn, 1984.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
that
classic.
it's such a classic. That little bastard, Malachi.
Malachi? Or,
Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi.
It just reminds me of Utah. I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I was in Utah and I was like, this is Utah City. This is fucking Children of the Corn Mecca.
No, that's a
name
good film.
Jedediah and yeah.
Yeah, those
Malachi.
fucking kids- yeah, those kids, man. It was so like funny. Like he was like pre freaking Manson, dude. And
Oh, man,
so
creepy.
you don't have powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Children of the Corn, man. Stephen King, dude.
so good.
Yeah. Those Stephen King, when they adapt the books into movies, they're like so hit and miss, but they're always fun either way.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Corn husking fucking children are pretty scary.
Yeah, Children of Corns, that's one of those franchises too where like I really enjoy the first one, but then it just declines after that.
His name was Isaac, not Jedediah. Isaac.
One of those.
Isaac. Yeah.
Is it? No. Is it?
Yeah. The short
The
main
other
kid.
person, yeah.
Yeah. His name was Isaac. And then Malachi was the redheaded fucking creepy.
Oh,
looking-
the big teeth kid. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
Other movie
fucked up.
that kid's in. He's in.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh
much.
no, he's the goofy ass creepy dude in The Burbs. Tom Hanks.
Mm,
He's
fuck,
the,
you're
He's in
right.
the house next door. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Burbs is so good.
Smashing
Yeah.
into the trash can.
that's another cult classic.
That's
huh?
another
It's so
whimsical
good, man.
movie. It's that to me is a little bit whimsical, a little bit dark, but it's a dark comedy.
Yeah,
and-
it is.
And I have such a soft spot for those kind of movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
When they're on the barbecues, I want to kill everyone.
yeah.
It's good.
So
Satan is
classic.
your pal. He's Ray, you're chanting. You're chanting.
good.
Oh, it's so good.
What about you, Ben? You got anything?
I try not to come to these too prepared because I overthink it. But
Yeah.
what I'll do is I'll just start throwing out ones I've watched recently that
That works.
I've seen this one a million times, but Night of the Demons. Have you guys
Yeah,
ever
oh
seen
hell
that?
yeah, dude.
It's like Return of the Living Dead, just like that punk rock 1980s fucking killer soundtrack, killer costumes, ridiculous acting, and it's so much fun. So much
For sure.
fun. But
It
yeah,
really is.
they remade it. I didn't care for the remake as much, but the original fucking
Yeah.
almost the perfect movie. Part 2 is great too. Night of Demons too.
I haven't seen any of the sequels or the remake, but yeah, that first one is a classic for
the
sure.
remake, they go back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Angela, the demon,
Oh,
lures them
okay.
back. The one that was like dancing to Bauhaus and stuff.
Yeah. Eddie
And they
Furlong's in it too.
Do you
huh?
remember the scene where Leanne Quigley, whatever her name is,
Leanna
puts the
Quigley?
lipstick in her boob?
Yeah.
They find the lipstick tube. And
Are you serious?
yeah, it's so fucking cool. You're like, yeah, dude, this is.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm a huge fan. I love 80s smut.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is that your twin? What's going on?
Is that Pazuzu?
Yeah, it looks like it, huh? Have you seen it, Raphael? Night of the Demons?
I'm sure I have, but not since the VHS days.
Yeah, you should watch it because I know you really like the whole punk rock kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's very that genre.
Hey, that Trick or Treat movie, it's on Amazon, right?
Ozzy Osbourne, Gene
The
Simmons
one I was tagging you in because me and my friend, like, shit popped up online. I was like, oh, Ben was talking about this movie. That guy, that rocker kid.
Yeah, that's a great movie, Trick or Treat. But yeah, Gene Simmons.
You own it, I'm
and
sure.
Ozzy.
But
I own it too.
I was just trying to see if it's
I've got a library of
streaming
films.
on.
That was my guilty pleasure from a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, I actually don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but fuck you. If it is,
Neither is Angels in the Outfield for some fucking reason.
Calm down, Kevin.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's an awesome movie.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah. Whoa, was that a Field of Dreams
that's
reference?
wrong field, dude.
There's no Kevin Costner.
JFK.
Oh my god! I apparently think every movie's some other movie.
It's like talking to my girlfriend,
man.
That's two of them tonight. Fuck.
No, Angels in the Outfield had fucking Matthew McConaughey in it. All right. Bro, how'd you do that, man? How'd you fly through the air and catch that ball? I don't know, man. It was crazy.
Pretty cool, huh?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh man.
What?
I don't watch a lot of sporty kind of movies unless it's like Rocky.
No.
Rookie of the year, bro.
The Sandlot.
I've seen The Sandlot. Yep. No,
Okay,
Sandlot's
that's a classic.
Hilarious.
Sandlot's a classic.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Got James Earl Jones in there, baby. Darth Vader.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh yeah.
I just finished watching Andor.
Show those to your kids, right, Cliff?
What's that?
Show those to the kids, right?
100%, dude.
Oh, good man. Raising them.
They don't get to watch what they want. They get to watch everything I watched as a kid.
Yeah.
Fuck Five Nights at Freddy. We're watching fucking.
Oh man, that movie was balls.
That episode's not coming out. Fuck that.
You guys know what? I think our next episode's we're gonna have to go over the best movies of the year.
We are.
Ooh,
Make a list.
Don't make me do more work and bleep shit out, Ben. My list is blah blah blah.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Top 3 or top 5 of the year?
Let's go 5.
All right, let's do it.
Maybe with a runner up. Just
okay.
A little extra, a little pinky on the side.
Let's do it.
You know, it gets hard, right? Because
it is hard.
You go see all the blockbusters and they have these huge budgets and huge cast and music and acting and all these things. But then you got these like low budget, like smutty things that make you feel a certain way. And maybe they're not a great movie, but they bring out a different party. So I always struggle with that. I'm like, do I like this better because it's more from the heart, or do I like this better because it genuinely scared me? I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're probably right, dude. Top 5 would make things a little bit easier because if we narrow it down to 3, that's going to be fucking tough, honestly.
I'm kind of worried that we're going to have the same 5.
I don't think so. Don't say anything, Ben. God damn it.
We already know, right? We already know.
I know one movie that's going to be on all of our lists for sure.
The same.
But the placement could be different.
True. Very true.
Never know, Benjamin.
I do know everything. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, now our listeners know what to look forward to for the next episode.
Yeah.
Well,
speaking
boys,
of that, I think that is a wrap on this
it's a
episode.
wrap, baby. Yep. It's been fun, man. Felt like it's been a long time, so it was nice to get back in here.
It's only been a week, bro.
5 nights didn't count, dude. That was like a fever dream.
It was like 84 years.
That
it really does.
Oh, dude. thank you guys for listening to Tales from the Casket. We are done. Good night.
Good
Exploring
night.
all
Goodbye.
things horror.
Go home.
Look for us on the socials. Rate, review, and subscribe. Helps us out a lot.
Yeah, you know what to do. If not, go back on past episodes and look us up.
And you know where to find us too. I would give all of our ads right now, but just watch us on YouTube because Raphael will drop it right here in the video.
Oh, look at that. Pull
Yep.
them right in.
Oh, look, it's right there.
Have a great
Peace.
night, ladies and
It's been
gentlemen.
Later, guys.
Bye.